Let's take a look at your national coast-to-coast forecast here on this Thursday, and welcome back to WeatherBug as always. Let's take a look at the top stories for today. Very soggy south. Showers, thunderstorms over the last couple of days have allowed some flooding to take place, and we're also tracking our next winter storm. Temperatures also have been very mild, 80s across the state of Florida with some records showing up. Had some 50s as far north as Chicago, Illinois, 35 in the Twin Cities. And the Arctic air sitting up to the north is beginning to settle south a little bit here. Not quite as cold looking ahead through this weekend and early next week versus what we thought maybe a week ago, but still chilling down nonetheless. High temperatures from average yesterday, 10 to near 20 degrees above average in the eastern two-thirds of the country. Now for today, the warmth is going to be shifting off to the east a little bit, but still really warm out there. Wind and snow headlines stretching as far south as the Four Corners region, even out near the San Bernardino Mountains, expecting some snowfall. Heavy snow and blowing snow from those areas up to the far north, including the northern Rockies. And then this is the area that really is expecting to get some heavy snowfall amounts, even some freezing rain across the far north of Minnesota and northern Wisconsin. But snowfall amounts yesterday are the numbers you see with the developing storm here across the west coast and now into the inland areas. But there is that moisture that is beginning to spread into the northern reaches here of the nation, and freezing rain possible from, say, this evening all the way through noon tomorrow, with ice accumulations close to 1/4 of an inch. Heavy rainfall, though, will be ongoing here down to the south. Precipitation amounts over the last 48 hours have been on the order of 3, 4, 5, even close to 6 inches of rain. Look at Baton Rouge over a 48-hour period, 5.56, even dealing with some strong severe thunderstorms early on this Thursday morning here. But flash flood warnings in place where you see those reds. Flash flood watches and warnings. Heavy rainfall continues with those flooding concerns yet. And over the next couple of days, your heaviest rainfall should be down to the south, leaking up to the north, but on a lesser amount. And that'll just be through this first storm system. We have another wave that'll be pushing in by this upcoming weekend and through early next week, talking in the order of maybe 3 to isolated 6-inch amounts additionally on top of what we've already seen. On the colder side of things, again, we are talking snowfall, and then through the Intermountain West all the way to the high plains and northern Minnesota, 4 to 8 inch plus amounts. I think we could have 12 inch plus amounts in some of those areas. But again, our first storm system lifting off to the north, the secondary one here back to the west, eventually spreading in some colder air to the midsection of the nation, which may even be bringing us some snowfall by early next week. High temperatures out there today, very warm in the southeast, maybe even nearing some record highs out there today and tomorrow. We'll keep you up to date here at WeatherBug.